Thanks for calling the Beards and Sundries hotline. You've reached Anthony. Leave a message after the beep.
Hi, my bearded friends. It's me, Aaron. I just wanted to call and say hello and leave you a message. Not because y'all told me I should, but because I wanted to. You wanted me to do that, right? Okay. Yeah, because I wanted to. Anyway, I'm actually getting over being sick. I've been sick for the last 3 days. It's not been fun, but I've been re-listening to the podcast and re-watching the video podcast, and it's just kept me company in my lonely hotel room. So, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, and I'll chat with you all later. Bye.
And welcome back.
Hi!
Hello!
Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 7 of Beards and Sundries.
Oh my gosh, 7. It's such a good number.
It's time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the market where 3 gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and I'm the pair of tits who makes people cry rather than throw beads during the parade.
Ooh, bounce, bounce.
Goddamn right you are. And I'm Anthony, and I'm not flashing you for anything less than $10, unless I'm running a promo.
Ooh, a promo. We love a good promo code. And I'm Joe, a different kind of surprise buried deep inside that cake. And today's topic is Mardi Gras. That's right, Beardos, it's nearly Fat Tuesday, the time of year where drunk white people show their titties for some beads. Today, we are going to chat about the actual holiday, some of the fun parts about Mardi Gras, and later on, we have a fun homebrewed game for you today.
Well, Joe, can I find beads in the sundries aisle?
No, you find those in aisle 4 next to the Boda boxes. But in our bakery, do you have a fresh batch of king cakes? And guys, if you're new to our show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an old English word meaning odds and ends. Now, today, it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together certain items that don't really have a group of their own. So, as 3 very fat men with beards, we are using the term to describe the wide range of topics that we cover. Oh, that's beads for Anthony. Titty!
Oh, I wish we would have got beads and then just started putting them on as the show progressed.
Beardos, you may notice that there is some additional background noise in Joe and I's audio feeds. That is because we are currently filming under a severe thunderstorm. We tried to plan better, and we couldn't. So here we are. And in an effort to get this to you on time, we are just going to go ahead and do it.
That's right. This is the joys of filming in Oklahoma. We are in Tornado Alley, so we are showcasing that this evening.
We're asking you to sacrifice for us.
Exactly. Unless I can pull off some audio magic and background noise reduce the fuck out of this.
Yeah, so sorry that we're not in a professional soundproof booth. We are actually in the break room at Beards and Sundries Market, so bear with us.
And we're poor.
Right.
We're middle lower class now.
That's very true.
But in some very exciting news, we are recording this episode on February 15th, meaning that yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I don't know about you guys, but I would love to hear about Jay's evening with his date.
I want to know, how did things go?
Oh, well, they actually went very fantastic. So he actually is technically from out of town, not that far away though. So it's not like I'm dating an out of stater. But
wow.
So he came
Heaven
in for
forbid.
the evening. He came in for the evening, and we did a little gift and card exchange, which was actually really sweet. Everything was cute. And then we went to one of my absolute favorite restaurants in the city named Picasso's, where they do a combo of meals with meat and also vegetarian and vegan meals. and neither of us are fully vegetarian or vegan or anything, but I love their artichoke ravioli dish, which is vegetarian. It's delicious.
That sounds good.
So anyways, we went and had that. It was delicious, came back, and fell asleep real fast because we're old and tired nowadays.
Who isn't old and tired nowadays?
I love it. Ours was low-key, too.
It really was, yeah.
We had some heart-shaped pasta from Aldi that Anthony cooked.
Hell yeah.
He made some homemade Alfredo sauce that he dyed pink, and we threw in some shrimp, and it was fantastic. And we sat on the couch and didn't have to pay for parking.
You'll actually appreciate this, Joe. He actually got me a bouquet of flowers that were the Lego bouquet.
Aww.
That's cool.
I did that for Joe one time.
It was very cute.
Our last wedding anniversary, the 4-year anniversary, is traditionally fruit and flowers. So Anthony went above and beyond and made a wonderful charcuterie tray with fruit and cheese, and he also made a Lego bouquet of flowers for me.
Oh, that charcuterie tray sounds amazing.
It's charcuterie.
Oh my god, it was awesome.
It was a lot of fun. I had fun making it. And in true Anthony form, I made entirely too much.
What?
Guys, I made a charcuterie tray this weekend. It was Saturday because Super Bowl, I made some other stuff. But on Saturday, we went kind of all out and we made a tray of different types of pickles and different types of chips. So we did like...
I love pickles.
Yeah, like hot Cheetos and regular Cheetos and Lay's potato chips because they all combine really well with pickles. So
yeah, they really do. Like the flavor profiles, girl.
I know. I was like, let's do this, and he was on board, so that's what we did.
Yeah, cool. I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. My original intention for Sunday was to do different dips for us to have for dinner. So like Velveeta cheese dip and buffalo chicken dip. And then like I made some pico.
Yum.
Oh, you make the best homemade pico de gallo.
It's good pico.
Oh, you make pico del gallo?
Del Gallo.
With some queso and guacamole.
That's right.
Oh, do you serve it with corn tortillas? I love corn tortillas.
And a side of paste picante sauce.
So did you guys watch the Super Bowl when you made all this? Or did you just make it just because?
No.
I didn't even end up making it. Joel ended up buying dinner.
Yum.
Wait, did Joel buy dinner? Oh no, we ended up doing pizza.
Yum.
The place we were going to get food from closed at 3 p.m. because of the Super Bowl. So we ended up going with Plan B and we did Papa John's instead with our awesome promo code that we will not give you guys because we're afraid it will break if you all keep using it.
That's right. Got to make sure it keeps working for me.
We are afraid it will break if you all start using it. Sorry.
One day when this podcast is making us tens of dollars, maybe we'll leak the promo code.
Maybe.
But for now, I got to pay for that pizza.
Yeah. When we have money to afford the pizza, we might share the code because we're not afraid of it breaking anymore.
That's right. But up until then, you don't get it.
So did you guys watch the Super Bowl at all?
No. And I had a few people ask me at work, they said, who were you rooting for? And I said, Rihanna.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I've been doing comedy gold at work. Every time I hear a screaming, crying child, I look at somebody near me and I say, haha, must be an Eagles fan. And it slays every time. They love it. So I'm going to keep using it for at least a week.
I hate that.
So I always watch the Super Bowl every year because I have this... Well, I remember when commercials used to be funny, so I definitely watched it for that. But now they're not funny, so I watch it in hopes that companies will spend millions and pull it together and actually be enjoyable again. Otherwise, now the halftime shows are actually geared toward our age group, so I'm starting to enjoy them. But actually, now that the Chiefs played, which was the team I grew up with, I actually was kind of intrigued to watch that. But usually I'm after the halftime show and hoping the commercials can do better.
The last funny commercial I remember is the Tabasco commercial where the guy's eating pizza on his porch in the bayou and like he's putting Tabasco sauce on it.
Budweiser frogs?
No, Tabasco. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
And like he takes a bite of the pizza and there's like a mosquito on his arm.
Yes.
And then the mosquito starts to fly off and it explodes.
I vividly remember that commercial as a kid.
Yeah. I love that commercial.
I definitely remember that and the Budweiser.
I think I remember one. I don't know if it ended up being like a random commercial or if it was actually a Super Bowl commercial. And I don't remember what chip it was for, but it was for some like chips and dip. And this guy's like doing yard work out back, and it looks over the fence, and he sees this bowl of like chips and dip, and he starts like licking his lips and looking at it like crazy. And then his wife comes up and she's like looking at him like, what the hell are you doing? And it zooms out, and the chips and dip are being shared by their neighbors, who are two gay men sitting in their Speedos by the pool. And they're like, hey, Barbara. Hi, Barbara. And she just waves at them because it looked like he was lusting after their bodies instead of the chips and dip. So, super funny.
Isn't it funny that gay people exist? Aren't we comical?
Yeah.
There was actually one commercial that made me cry, which was very annoying. But there I was, crying in the middle of the Super Bowl.
Was it the Jesus one I keep hearing about?
No, it definitely was not that one.
Did it feature an animal?
It absolutely did. It was farmer's dog food commercial, and it was like,
oh yeah, I saw that one.
yeah, the dog that watched
grew up
the
with the
girl. Yeah, and then they like, after you watched it, then all of a sudden it shot back to the beginning of the dog's life and did a POV of the dog growing up with the girl, and I bawled.
Well, I hate that. I'm never going to watch it.
I mean, it's sad. I didn't cry, but I felt heartwarmed because of it, but I didn't cry.
So it was only sad because it immediately threw me back into Jake, who passed away last year. And so, like, me, like, all my emotions came back, and I was just crying. And I'm like, I'm ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous. I get sad about stuff like that. And, like, I don't know. It just, dogs make me sad. I love dogs.
Dogs make me more sad than humans most of the time.
Oh, 1,000%.
Oh, hell yeah. I can watch humans die on movies and TV. Like,
and go, yay!
If you show me one dog that dies, and I'm going to get weepy about it.
Don't even show me one dog that dies. Don't show it to me.
If you didn't watch the previous season of Handmaid's Tale, this is a spoiler alert. But I vividly remember at the end of the season when they were, like, everyone was murdering this one guy, and I was like, yeah, and I'm like smiling, and I'm like, this is fantastic, he should die. But then like the moment a camera pans off and the idea in any film that an animal's dying, I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Marley and Me destroyed me.
Won't even watch it.
I have not, and I still will not. I know the premise, and I don't want to watch it.
If there's a movie of dog dying, I won't do it.
There is one episode of Futurama that I have only seen maybe 1 or 2 times, and I refuse to rewatch it. And it's the only episode of Futurama I will not make Joe watch because it is called Jurassic Bark, and it is heartbreaking.
So you can Google it if you want to, but we're not going to talk about it. Maybe we should talk about Mardi Gras.
And moving on.
Anyways, Joe, what's our first topic?
So moving right into February, we've gotten past Valentine's, we've gotten past the Super Bowl. So next up, Mardi Gras. So reading a little bit about Mardi Gras here on Wikipedia.
Beads.
Aside from tits.
Alcohol.
The holiday of Mardi Gras is celebrated in southern Louisiana, including the city of New Orleans.
Cakes with babies in it.
Celebrations are concentrated for about 2 weeks before and through Shrove Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday, which is the start of Lent in Western Christian tradition.
More tits.
Penises?
No! Boo! Arrested.
Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday, but the season actually begins on King's Day, 12th night, January 6th, and extends until midnight before Ash Wednesday.
So no penis, but all boobs.
This is starting to sound misogynistic the more we think about it.
Yeah, well, it could be.
I'm going to start baking cakes with like little plastic penises in them.
The parades in New Orleans are organized by social clubs known as crews, and crews here
Tuesday
are described as social organizations that stage parades and or balls for the carnival season.
We're going to make Mardi Gras gayer. Fat Dick Tuesday. Gash Wednesday.
More dicks. More gays. Get your pride flag out because we're hosting another parade in February.
You can only order Cosmopolitans or vodka tonics and no in between.
And if you show your tits, arrested.
But if you show your dick, I'll suck it.
And then when I'm done, I'll hang some beads on it.
Oh my God, save it for the commercial.
But it'll be flaccid and floppy, so they'll fall right off.
As a token of my appreciation, here's some beads on your dick. So work out your dicks to hold those beads.
Oh my God. Work out your dicks. Shut the fuck up. God.
Okay, so the colors traditionally associated with Mardi Gras in New Orleans are purple, green, and gold. The colors were first specified in proclamations by the Rex organization during the lead up to their inaugural parade in 1872, suggesting that balconies be draped in banners of these colors.
Banner of dicks.
It is unknown why these specific colors were chosen. Some accounts suggest they were initially selected solely on their aesthetic appeal as opposed to any true symbolism at all.
Purple butthole. I'm so sorry, Joe.
It's okay. I've learned how to drown it out.
How to talk over our conversation about dicks.
So many penises.
Is that testicles hanging over there?
Beardos, we're recording a little bit later than we usually do, and I think we're on one.
On a bunch of dicks.
I hopped on that dick.
The celebrations begin early on Mardi Gras Day, which can fall on any Tuesday between February 3rd and March 9th, my birthday.
Your dick birthday?
Depending on the date of Easter and thus of Ash Wednesday. So it's the lead up to Ash Wednesday.
Let's have a parade of dicks for your birthday.
Don't forget to celebrate Gash Wednesday.
Somebody, a gay comes up and puts a bunch of ash on your forehead in the shape of a penis.
Yeah, exactly.
Blessed be thy son, for the dick is with you.
Stop laughing at your own jokes.
And also with you.
And also in you.
Oh my God. Oh, this is so fucking stupid.
I know, but I love it.
I know, I'm having a great time.
Oh my God.
It's a good thing we make this podcast for us, because I can understand why people don't listen to it.
I now feel like I need to get candle ash and put a dick on my forehead after commercial and say that, and so that I went to Dick Wednesday.
Just skip the ash and put a dick on your forehead.
Actually, dip the dick in ash and then slap it against your forehead.
Yes. So that way it's got the mushroom print.
So that's kind of a little bit of the background about Mardi Gras and a little bit of fun facts.
Yeah, and bonus points, it's a Catholic priest dick.
It's while you're kneeling and they're just like, and also with you. Boop.
And also on you. There, I did one.
Ah, yay. Finally.
Yay, Joe. All this education talk, and here we're in the background just talking stupid.
So that's kind of the background a little bit about Mardi Gras itself and why it's celebrated when it is celebrated. So, unless you guys have anything else, I thought we could kind of move on and talk about our next topic, which is one of my favorite things to talk about, food.
Dicks!
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
I feel
Here,
like...
Sorry, let me just... There we go. How about that?
This feels like an episode of SpongeBob, and Jay and I are SpongeBob and Patrick, and you're Squidward.
That's basically how I would describe the three of us perfectly.
Yep.
Oh my God. Oh.
Jay SpongeBob because he's louder. That didn't come through your microphone, but I heard it from your office.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Well, so what is something topic number 2?
Yeah, what's the topic again?
You have no idea.
How much you like dick?
What you said. What did you say?
Food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what's the Mardi Gras specialties?
The main thing that sticks out the main thing that sticks in. So the first thing I think about when I think about food for Mardi Gras, I think about King's Cake, also known as the Three Kings Cake. So this is a cake that is usually typically decorated with the 3 colors of Mardi Gras: green, purple, and gold. So the form and ingredients are variable in the cake, but in most cases, a little figurine said to represent the Christ child is hidden inside. After the cake is cut, whoever gets the figurine wins a prize.
A baby!
Oh no!
So it's known as finding the baby in the king cake.
Should have gotten a vasectomy instead.
You should have worn a condom.
I always thought, like, how randomly awkward would it be if, like, you were cutting the cake and you, like, hit the figurine, the little baby, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So, like, cut around it and give that piece to yourself.
And you killed the Christ child?
Boy, what a fun time to have a chance at that.
You get half the luck because you got half a baby.
This was probably explained in the first topic, but I was a little distracted because Jay was acting up a little bit. But why is Mardi Gras so Christian?
It's French.
Why is everything religion-based? Can we have a non-religious-based holiday?
Well, and it's also the South, so there you go. So it says here that in Louisiana and parts of the Gulf Coast region historically settled by the French, king cake is associated with Mardi Gras and is traditionally served from Epiphany until Carnival, and recently year-round. It comes in a number of styles. The most simple, said to be the most... No.
Oh, okay.
It comes in a number of styles. The most simple, said to be the most traditional, is a ring of twisted cinnamon roll-style dough. It may be topped with icing or sugar, which may be colored to show the traditional Mardi Gras colors of purple for justice, green for faith, and gold for power.
And yellow? Oh, gold. Okay.
Traditionally, a small porcelain baby symbolizing Jesus is hidden in the king cake and is a way for the residents of New Orleans to celebrate their Christian faith. The baby symbolizes luck and prosperity to whoever finds it, and that person is also responsible for purchasing next year's cake.
So, question. If I buy and devour an entire king's cake myself, do I still get the luck?
I guess.
I mean, but you have to buy it next year too, and then you got to repeat. Yeah. The cycle is never ending.
Do you think I can't handle eating a king's cake?
Oh, I know you can.
Once a year?
I know your cardiologist doesn't want you to.
Oh, yeah, no.
I think you're physically capable of it. I think that mentally your vanity will overcome your sense of perseverance in that case.
That's a really good point. Also, Joe, just to your point, I am thankful that I'm pretty confident my cardiologist doesn't listen to this. So at least he couldn't judge me.
Boy, have I got bad news for you.
He may see it in my numbers, but...
If your cardiologist doesn't know about it, it doesn't affect you.
I'm going to leave him my business card next time.
Well, then tell him to leave a voicemail because no one else is.
Leave a voicemail.
Jay, it's your cardiologist. Stop whatever you're doing.
And that's it. That's the intro.
Jay, I specifically told you, eat more fiber, less sweets and fats. Goodbye.
He says, Jay, I saw that cake you made for Kayla's birthday. You better not have had any.
He's like literally like leaving a voicemail. You will die if you don't start taking care of yourself. And I'll be like, what? As I'm like devouring this king's cake, choking on this baby Jesus because I was eating so fast.
Like, hang on. Let me wash it down with some Boda Box.
Is this melted lard?
It's nothing to whine about. So, moving away from the king cake, there's also some other food ideas that celebrate around Mardi Gras. a lot of it kind of centralizes around New Orleans in general and their French scene that they have. So, things like beignets, things like crawfish etouffee, jambalaya, a crawfish boil, basically Cajun cuisine in a nutshell. So basically, if you think a Cajun meal, you're thinking along the lines of a Mardi Gras dish as well. So if you want to have that kind of experience at home this year, just look up Mardi Gras recipes, and there's a lot of them out there. There's some really great things online about shrimp etouffee I'm finding, some really great gumbo ideas, some things you can do with seafood. There's some really great options out there for you.
Some things you could do with a Cajun dick.
Yeah.
That's on a different site, though.
Put a dick in a cage.
Oh, there you go.
Get my dick in a cage.
Step 1, get a penis cage. Step 2,
No.
put your dick in that cage. Step 3, give the key to somebody you trust.
Or don't. Spice things up.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Too spicy. Too spicy. No, take it down. Caucasity.
Why is it spicy?
Well, I guess what throws me off is like, how did Mardi Gras devolve from this pseudo-Christian holiday to boobs?
That's actually was one of my questions, was how did we get to this point of going, look, Jesus is in a cake, and now I'm going to show you my tits and get beads?
Well, that brings us to our next topic then, which is celebrating in New Orleans. So there are parades, there are celebrations. Bourbon Street specifically is known for its kind of crazy New Orleans lifestyle. And when I go back over to this article I'm reading about Mardi Gras, this talks about throws. And it says, a throw is the collective term used for objects that are thrown from floats to parade goers. Let's see. Until the 1960s, the most common form was multicolored strings of glass beads that were made in Czechoslovakia. Jesus, can you imagine? Glass beads were then overpassed by less expensive and more durable plastic beads, first from Hong Kong, then from Taiwan, and more recently from China.
It sounds like back then they would have had very strong dicks if they were like hanging them off of that after a blowjob, as we were discussing earlier.
Yeah.
So,
well, it also is a win-win because the lower cost beads and toys allowed float riders to purchase greater quantities, and throws have become more numerous and common. Well, in the 1990s, most people lost interest in small, cheap beads, often leaving them where they landed on the ground, which is a huge waste. Larger, more elaborate metallic beads and strands with figurines of animals, people, and other objects, dicks, they have become the more sought-after throws. And I've seen some of these. I've seen some, I've been to some Mardi Gras celebrations, and I've seen, like, giant beads that are, like, the size of, like, softballs that people have, or they'll be, like, specially colored strands of green, gold, and purple, or they'll have the beer companies get in on it too, and they have like a little throw that has like a little beer mug on the bottom of it, or it'll have like the Miller Lite logo on it, and they throw them from like the corporate floats.
dicks.
I just fucking knew it. I was waiting for one of us to break.
I'm immature. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so mature. You don't even know.
Ooh. In addition to the toxicity of tons of plastic, eye injuries from Mardi Gras parade throws are commonplace, and more severe injuries, such as a fractured skull in an infant struck by a coconut, have also been known to occur.
Been there.
Okay. Why was there an infant there?
America, baby!
Step 1, pack your baby. Step 2, throw a coconut.
That baby should have been in the damn cake.
I know we've talked about this on the pod before, but like, if you have a child, that child is solely your responsibility. Don't bring it places where dangerous things can happen and expect people to all alter their attitudes for your child.
I imagine it was a redneck dad going, "Look, baby, tits everywhere, tits."
And that, beardos, is why we need to change Mardi Gras from tits to dicks.
Dicks!
Hypothetically, I don't think it would have ended up any differently, but there won't be any redneck dads there.
But everyone knows you shouldn't throw a coconut around when there's dicks everywhere.
Oh yeah, that is a well-known rule.
Yeah.
Highly regarded in the gay community. The dicks are out, boys. Keep the coconuts in.
Put the coconuts away!
So it says here that one of the most famous and most sought-after throws is the Zulu coconut, also known as the Golden Nugget and the Mardi Gras coconut. It says most of the coconuts have 2 decorations. The first is painted gold with added glitter, and the second is painted like the famous black Zulu faces. In 1988, the city forbade Zulu from throwing coconuts due to the risk of injury. They are now handed to onlookers rather than thrown.
But that does answer my question as to why there was a coconut being thrown around in the first place. So
That's helpful.
yeah, thank you.
Well, it always takes a baby's skull fracture to stop you from doing something.
Well, and to answer both of your burning questions, here is some more information about public nudity. Wearing less clothing than considered decent in other contexts during Mardi Gras has been documented since 1889, when the Times Democrat decried the degree of immodesty exhibited by nearly all female masqueraders seen on the streets.
They showed ankles.
Risque costumes, including body painting, are fairly common. The practice of exposing female breasts in exchange for Mardi Gras beads, however, was mostly limited to tourists in the Upper Bourbon Street area. In the crowded streets of the French Quarter, generally avoided by locals on Mardi Gras Day, flashers on balconies caused crowds to form on the streets. So basically, the tourists showed up, showed their titties, and got people to throw them beads. It's really just that simple, I guess.
What's the bead to cash ratio?
Also, is there a ratio on what or how many or what color of beads you throw based on the quality of tits? Burning question for me.
There's got to be rules.
I'm sure there's some kind of like rubric, or the people that spend money on all the really nice ones probably are like, those better be some real nice titties for me to throw these on you.
Those better be some gold titties, because I only have one pair of gold, but I got a lot of blues for the bad titties.
So maybe we're overcomplicating it, because in gay culture, we have
never
the
do
hanky
that.
code and other such things that we have around that just sort of indicate what you're into.
Anthony's like, thank God that I only keep stock on yellow and brown hankies.
No. Just no. I don't have my hanky code card right in front of me because I'm a bad gay, but no.
I didn't know how massive that code was, too. Like, I remember reading through it once. And
That's
I'm
why
like,
I don't remember anything about the periodic table.
like,
now.
I would literally have to be in, like, public, and I'd have to pull out this laminated card and be like, all right, what shade of blue is that? All right, that could mean a lot of different things. And I have, like, my little, it looks like one of those little paint sample things, and I'm, like, holding it up against their hanky.
And
I'm like, oh, God. And I'm, like, looking at my friends, and I'm like, guys, is it this one or this one? Which one do you think matches this one?
Do you think it's sea foam or tortoiseshell?
This can be really dangerous because yellow means piss freak.
I know.
And gold means 2 looking for 1. So that could be really dangerous if someone's like the slightest bit colorblind.
Hankies are complicated, so I just put a label in there, and it just lists out everything I'm ready for, and you just have to read them.
There's a little tab at the top, and you pull it out, and it's like sewn into your jeans, so it pulls out like an accordion.
It's like a Cheesecake Factory menu. It's binded, and you just flip through it and read what I'm interested in. And the last page is a list of literally cheesecake still.
Oh my God. And you get to the end and it's like, think this is you? Go ahead and apply here. And and they have to consent to like a credit check.
Where if it's a Kleenex, depending on what side it's worn on, it's either stinks or sniffs. I'm not king shaming, but that's just funny.
What is stinks? Like just smelly in general? Like
I don't know. I'm too afraid to Google it.
Joe, go put a Kleenex in one of your back pockets and then walk around
go to
and
the
let me know
Eagle.
how it goes.
And just let me know what happens. You got to do some research for the podcast.
Report back next recording.
Oh, God.
Joe, the Beards and Sundries Market will supply the box of Kleenex so you can walk around.
So basically just the titties being everywhere was just tourists making people show up to see their titties.
Okay, so tourists brought out the titties, but what about dicks? Why are dicks not a thing?
Misogyny.
I mean, that's the same thing in mainstream media. They can show female nudity now, but the best you can get is like a flaccid penis on HBO.
Well, Joe, now that we're past, I think we were on food. What's our next topic?
That's basically everything that I had.
And now for a word from our sponsor, the Bead Code Company. It's the hanky code for straight people. It's that time of year again. That's right, Mardi Gras is just around the corner, and we here at the Bead Code Company can help with what's around your neck. Do you ever wonder how gay people communicate what they're into in the bedroom? Well, they have the hanky code. Think it's unfair that gay people have something that you, a straight person, doesn't? We do too. That's why we created the Bead Code. With the Bead Code, you can easily tell that woman you've been eyeing creepily from across the room all night just what kind of necklace you'd really like to give her. Ladies, do you want a man who's a little smelly? Tell him by throwing him a set of pale green beads. Want a lady with an unconventional piercing? Toss her some matte steel. With beads from the Bead Code Company, you won't be leaving any secrets on the table this Mardi Gras. So get what you really want on Bourbon Street this year with the Bead Code Company.
You know, I just love seeing someone who's new to the bead code mixing up apricot and gold and yellow. How embarrassing.
I know, right? And one of them is medium pointy boobs, the other one was small pointy boobs, and they don't even know that.
I know. Like, is that lilac or lavender, you basic bitch?
I know I bought the kit because I'm new to tits, so I was like, help me.
It's the kit for tits.
Jay's been throwing out white beads this whole time. He didn't realize that he wants to, on the boobs.
They're clearly eggshell, you idiot.
I thought they were pearl.
No, that's a different kind of pearl necklace, Jay.
Damn it. I don't understand the straights.
Are you getting opalescent pearl or are you getting pearl?
I don't even know.
Depends how much protein he's eating.
And sometimes pineapple juice changes everything.
That's a myth and you know it.
I love this episode.
Now get these coconuts back to produce.
And if the beads are brown and hairy, that means I want a coconut thrown at me.
If the beads are brown and hairy, then you need to ask him to zip his pants back up. Or meet me in aisle 4. Either way, let's go. Come on. Well, now that we've gotten through that wonderful commercial break and we've kind of talked about everything we needed to about Mardi Gras, this week I have something to check out.
Yay! Cha-ching!
So now, something to check out. So, earlier we talked about the Super Bowl, and so I wanted to talk about a show that we recently got into that actually started its season 2 premiere right after the Super Bowl, and it's a show on Hulu and Fox called Next Level Chef. Now, if you guys haven't heard about it, it is a cooking competition show, which those are very popular in our household, and it is a group of aspiring chefs, usually like social media chefs or professional chefs that do their own thing, and they are looking to become a winner of the competition. So they are broken into 3 different teams, and Gordon Ramsay's the host, so it's usually his team and then 2 other professional chefs, and it's their teams. So they're broken into 3 different teams, and they pick a key card every week, and they go into the elevator, which takes them to their kitchen. And there are 3 different arenas, and they're based on the top kitchen, the middle kitchen, and the basement. So if you can guess for yourself, the basement kitchen is very limited. It has terrible ovens. It has basic apartment fridges. The middle kitchen is kind of like your usual nice restaurant kitchen. And then the top level kitchen is bougie. And it has like really fancy things like sous vide. It has like really nice blast chillers. It has things that some people have never even heard of for cooking equipment. And then they have a platform that starts at the top, comes down, and they have 30 seconds to pick their ingredients in the top kitchen. It then drops and gives the middle kitchen chefs 30 seconds, and then the basement chefs get the leftovers. Then the platform goes back up, and they begin cooking for 45 minutes. Then they are judged by their dishes, depending on what they could grab off the platform and with what they had to work with in their respectable kitchens. And then they either win or they go into elimination. And it's just really kind of a cool play on the cooking competition show because it really makes you get creative with what you do based on the environment that you're plopped into, that you have no control over. So we've really enjoyed it. There's actually a chef that I follow on TikTok who's in season 2 that just premiered right after the Super Bowl this past Sunday. So we are looking forward to finishing season 1 and getting into season 2. And I think you guys would really like it if you're into cooking competition shows because it just shows a different kind of way that it's not everyone on the same level playing field. It really makes people bring out their creativity on the fly. And it's really cool.
I have seen commercials for that, and it actually looks really good. So I'm glad that you recommended that.
All of season 1 is currently on Hulu, and season 2, episode 1 is out now.
Ooh, great job, Joe.
Well, unfortunately, Beardos, we don't have any Beardo-submitted sundries this week, but Anthony has homebrewed a game for us to play anyway.
This is a game I'm going to call Show Us Your Tweets.
Okay. Oh.
The rules of the game are simple. Jay and Joe, I'm going to read you a tweet from a celebrity of some sort, a famous person in some capacity, or a famous entity, so it could be a company. I will say only one of these is a company.
Wendy's.
Maybe.
Wendy's nuts try to crush your face. Ooh.
If I got it right, do I get like 10 points because it was a pure guess?
Sure. You guys get 3 guesses apiece, and winner gets 2 BS bucks.
Ooh.
You're going down.
Winner
Butch.
takes it all. The loser's standing small.
Okay. Are you guys ready to show us your tweets?
Sure.
Ready.
Tweet number 1. What company famously tweeted, "Why pay $8 for a blue checkmark when you can pay $6 for a monthly marg?"
Chili's.
It is Chili's Bar and Grill.
Damn, really?
You're shitting me. I got that right?
Yep, you got it 100% right.
I was thinking Applebee's, but they're doing like those dollar drinks that are trash.
Same company, but Brinker Corporation.
Okay, tweet number 2. What famous actor and writer tweeted, "What's a Try Guy?"
What's a Try Guy? So it's someone who's probably mentioned by the Try Guys. Fuck, I don't know. J.K. Rowling?
No,
Famous writer, you said?
famous actor and writer. And I'll give you another hint. It's not book writing, it's screenwriting.
Actor and screenwriter.
Nathan Lane?
No, that's 1 guess apiece. You got 2 apiece left.
We have another hint?
Yes, this celebrity is often seen aside James Franco.
Was it Seth Rogen?
It was Seth Rogen.
I was going to say it was Seth Rogen, except my brain said Joe Rogan, and I was like, that's not right.
2 entirely different
Wrong
people.
podcast. Thank God.
I was like, no, don't say that.
That is 1-1. Okay. So, what notable former White House aide famously tweeted the shifty eyes emoji in response to the Uberfax question, "What's the most high-risk, low-reward thing you've ever done?"
It was a White House what?
A White House aide.
Was it Monica Lewinsky?
It was Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, shit.
Who famously tweeted the shifty eyes emoji in response to the Uberfax question, "What's the most high-risk, low-reward thing you've ever done?"
Oh, lower than her knees on that floor.
I was like, that one made a lot of sense for me.
All right. What semi-famous singer-songwriter tweeted, "Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, no,"
Was it Cher?
in response to, "Do you think James Blunt has run out of his You're Beautiful money yet?" Question mark.
Is it James Blunt?
It's James Blunt.
That's good.
In response to, "Do you think James Blunt has run out of his You're Beautiful money yet?" James Blunt retweeted, Ha 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 ha. No.
You're beautiful.
You're bankrolling. It's true.
Apparently, James Blunt has some really funny tweets, and I didn't realize this until today.
I wonder if he tweeted that when he was fucking high.
So apparently, at the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, one of his more famous tweets was like, in light of all the celebrities and artists who are live streaming performances from their homes, I would like to not do that for you during these hard times.
I'm glad he didn't.
Okay. What celebrity personality tweeted, last night I had cereal with milk for the first time. Life-changing.
Was it Kim Kardashian?
No. You are close, though.
Was it Khloe Kardashian?
No. Was it Kylie Jenner?
Kylie Jenner, you are correct.
I remember that now.
Kylie Jenner famously tweeted, last night I had cereal with milk for the first time. Life-changing.
I remember this because I saw the tweet and someone responded with the gif of the girl from Get Out, like, doing that psychotic way that she eats cereal and then drinks the milk through the straw.
With their headphones on.
You guys are doing great. We're up to number 6. This next one will be number 6. And the score is Jay with 3 and Joe with 2. And we have 15 remaining. So you guys are doing really well. Okay. Number 6. Thanks, guys. I had no idea a pickle was really a cucumber. You guys totally confirmed it. What famous celebrity personality tweeted this?
Can we get like a somewhat of a hint to guide us?
Yeah. So this is, again, a celebrity personality and very closely related to the previous celebrity personality.
Kim Kardashian.
It was Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Whew, okay. Was she tweeting like a pickle company or just the general public?
No, the general public.
Okay.
Apparently, she just didn't know that a pickle was a pickled cucumber.
I wish I were rich, confused.
I'm just confused.
Exactly.
What famous celebrity basketball player who once played for the Oklahoma Thunder tweeted, I'm watching the History Channel in the club, and I'm wondering, how do these people know what's going on the sun? Ain't nobody ever been.
James?
Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant.
Damn it.
Yes.
That's one former OKC Thunder player that I know.
It was one of two, basically.
I was literally about to be like, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. I was like, those three are what I'm after.
Okay. What famous African-American actress, singer, and television show host tweeted, Hi, at Chance the Rapper. If you are very obviously a rapper, why did you put it in your stage name? ? Can't stop thinking about this.
Oprah?
This seems too mean, but is it Jennifer Hudson?
No, it's neither of those.
Okay. I was like, that seems mean, but
Let me reread this properly because sometimes grammar is a factor. Hi, at Chance the Rapper. If you are very obviously a rapper, why did you put it in your stage name? I cannot stop thinking about this.
you said it's a famous singer, actor, and what?
It is a famous African-American singer, actress, and television host. She was born in the year 1940.
Okay. Oprah? No.
No.
Is it
That's
Whoopi Goldberg?
No. You guys have one guess apiece left.
I already guessed Oprah. Can Jay recant his Oprah guess?
Oh, you did say Oprah, didn't you? Sorry.
I mean, I guess if you want to. Sure, I'll allow it since you're being a good sport about it.
Jay, go ahead with another second guess.
I'm like going through TV hosts that
same.
I vaguely know.
TV host.
Wow, a lot of white TV hosts in my head.
I was sitting over here thinking, like, why would you stop being a singer to be a TV host? And then I thought about Kelly Clarkson, so never mind.
In the year 2000, her 1962 track, Don't Make Me Over, was inducted to the Grammy...
Is it Aretha Franklin?
No. Was inducted to the Grammy Hall of Fame.
Don't Make Me Over?
Don't Make Me Over. Well, you got one guess piece left.
It's... No, I don't think
In
she's old enough.
1987, she won Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal for the song That's What Friends Are For, alongside Elton John, Gladys Knight, and Stevie Wonder?
What is her name? Is it Dionne Warwick? Dionne Warwick?
I'll give it to you, even though you didn't say it right. It is Dionne Warwick.
Ah! I was like, I just suddenly was like, holy shit, I know this.
So yes, it was Dionne Warwick who tweeted, "Hi, at Chance the Rapper. If you are very obviously a rapper, why did you put it in your stage name? I cannot stop thinking about this."
That just doesn't seem like something she'd say, but interesting.
Well, anyways, so that's
Okay.
Okay, yeah. You guys are tied 4-4.
Bitch.
Okay. What famous music artist and fashion icon tweeted, "Why do people look at me like I'm crazy when I use coupons at grocery or try bargaining at retail? All caps, I'm from New York. Where is the sale rack?"
Alicia Keys?
No. She did have that song New York, though.
She's from New York. All in caps.
She is a singer, actress, and fashion icon.
It's not Rihanna.
Is it Rihanna?
No, it's not Rihanna.
Is it Queen Latifah?
No. I think you guys have one guess left apiece.
Cardi B?
No. I was about to give you another guess or another hint. She has famously starred in a season of American Horror Story.
No.
I think I'm going to mess the fuck up out of her name. She was in Precious, right?
No, that's not the person you're thinking of.
Okay.
She famously wore a meat suit to the Grammys.
Is it Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga, you are correct.
Oh.
This one will make you feel a little better. What notable celebrity sports icon tweeted, "TSA agent, checking my ID. Hawk, like that skateboarder?
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk is correct."
Yeah, I was like, I know this one.
I love that series of tweets.
So the whole tweet is, "TSA agent, checking my ID. Hawk, like that skater Tony Hawk? Me, exactly. Her. Cool. I wonder what he's up to these days. Me. This."
I did like that.
There was another one where he said, like, he got his skateboard out of the overhead bin, and someone was like, "Wow, just like that skater, Tony Hawk." And he was like, "Yeah," and then just walked away.
Okay. What famous pop music artist / model / sometimes actor famously tweeted, "I love ARM"?
Is it Kanye West?
No.
Okay.
I will give you one more hint. They are Canadian.
Michael Bublé?
No. Michael Bublé doesn't love ARM.
He doesn't?
I don't know.
What about my arm?
Is it Justin Bieber?
It's Justin Bieber!
Oh. Well, good for him. I love that for him.
apparently Justin Bieber famously tweeted in all lowercase with absolutely no punctuation, "I love ARM." Yeah, the world's a place. What famous actor and distillery owner tweeted, "I'd walk through fire for my daughter"? Well, not fire because it's dangerous, but a super humid room, but not too humid because my hair.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds! You
That
are
sounds good.
correct.
I was like, it's got to be somebody with a comment or with a sense of humor.
Thanks for saying distillery owner. That was helpful.
I know. I put it in there and I was like, that's maybe a little bit too much.
No,
I should have
more
left
of that,
for
please.
later.
I like
Yes.
that.
Yes, that helps.
No, I should give those hints later as you're like running out of clues or running out
No,
of
you should keep the training wheels securely fastened to the bicycle. Keep the bumpers up on the bowling alley lane, please.
Well, here's one for the ages. What famous child actor tweeted, "In 2002, I was nominated for a Golden Globe. In 2020, I'm just sitting here staring in the mirror at my balding head"?
Is it Macaulay Culkin?
No.
Okay.
Is it Haley Joel Osment?
No. They starred alongside Bryan Cranston, famously.
Is it Frankie
Is it
Muniz?
Frankie Muniz?
It is Frankie Muniz, and that goes to Jay. He had just a slight edge.
I'm edging over here.
Dicks. Yes. Frankie Muniz tweeted in 2020, in 2002, I was nominated for a Golden Globe. In 2020, I'm just sitting here staring in the mirror at my balding head.
He's in NASCAR now.
Is he?
I think I just saw that he is now going to be a NASCAR driver.
Oh, well, good for him.
My garbage brain was like, what was Dewey's name? And I was like, oh shit, it's Malcolm, Frankie Muniz. But I was too late.
Yep, he's he's in NASCAR now.
Wow,
Yep,
he
sorry.
is? Huh.
Yep. It was just announced like a couple weeks ago, I swear.
Number 14. What famous actor tweeted, "Oh my God, I spent my day cleaning and vacuuming and sanitizing everything in the house. I have become Danny Tanner."
I need a hint.
Oh, God, what's his name? Was it Bob Saget?
It was Bob Saget, R.I.P.
Oh, poor Bob.
I never even watched Full House, and I knew that name just from plucking it out of the air.
He tweeted that in 2020. Number 15. What famous music artist tweeted Chinese food in China? Hashtag Mr. Worldwide.
Was it Pitbull?
It was Pitbull.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck's his name? I know it.
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. 305.
The quality of this tweet. Pitbull tweeted, Chinese food in China. Hashtag Mr. Worldwide.
You know, I'm not going to lie. Pitbull can get it. I think he's pretty hot.
It's not.
Unpopular opinion. I want that pit bulge.
I mean, I don't know. You can let Jay break the tie, but not for me.
He's not my type.
That's fine.
More for you, I guess.
Yep, there you go. Have fun.
2 bald heads. There we go. Let's do it.
You can go Mr. Worldwide.
Except I like several of his songs as much as I don't want to admit it.
So coming into number 16, the score is J6, Joe 9. There are 4 left, which means that, Jay, you could still take the lead.
I won't, but that's okay.
Number 16. What notable rapper tweeted, "Just got news that I'm gay, and I will no longer be streaming my music. I'm sorry, that shit is just not okay."
Was it Macklemore?
No, not Macklemore.
Chance the Rapper.
No.
Snoop Dogg.
No.
Kanye.
No.
Give me another hint. I only have one guess left.
Yeah, I know. Same.
This person famously duetted with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh. Was it Lil Nas X?
It was Lil Nas X.
It was, yes.
That's right.
Yep,
Yes. Duh, I forgot an actual gay rapper.
I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride.
Is that his most
till I
famous
can't
song?
no more. I don't know. I think Call Me By Your Name is definitely surpassed by...
Has he been surpassed by now?
I was like, his little devil song.
You can still tie it up, Jay. You still have 4 left. Number 17. What famous singer, songwriter, actress, and model famously tweeted Wu-Tang Cher Clan?
Dolly Parton.
No.
Reba McEntire.
Cher?
It was Cher.
What's this Cher?
Yeah.
Why are these people putting their own names and shit?
I've heard that her tweets are just completely unhinged. She tweets the randomest shit. Well, what was it? Was she the same one who, like, someone mentioned her in something about some award show and she was like, "Bitch, I was getting a Dr. Pepper."
Oh,
yes.
That was her, yeah. She also had one that I almost included on this that was a follower of hers on Twitter said, "Sit on my face," to one of her tweets. And she said, "Bitch, shit on your own face. I'm busy."
I'm fucking sure.
Anyways, okay. Number 18. What famous singer, songwriter, and actress and philanthropist tweeted, "When her beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair," followed by 3 red flag emojis?
Was it Dolly Parton?
It was Dolly Parton.
Because
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Jolene. Compare with flaming locks of auburn hair.
Knock, knock, compete with you, Jolene.
Which a lot of you probably know this, but just in case you didn't, Dolly Parton wrote Jolene and I Will Always Love You on the same day.
Yep.
She was going through it. Queen.
Well, yeah, because of what's-his-face.
She gave Whitney Houston the opportunity to cover that song.
Do you know that Whitney Houston actually got mad when she found out that Dolly sang that song? And they were like, no. Dolly wrote that song.
I did hear that.
We bought royalties so you could sing it.
So he could sing it for the Bodyguard soundtrack.
Right. Which, I mean, let's be real. That is the more famous version of the song.
Oh, absolutely.
But Dolly's version is very good, too.
Okay. You guys have 2 left.
About time.
What famous child actor tweeted, "Hey guys, want to feel old? I'm 40. You're welcome."
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin!
Oh, man.
I remember that one. It's also weird that I've guessed a lot of these names before you actually read one of their tweets. Dolly Parton and Macaulay Culkin are 2 of mine for sure.
Okay. Very last one. For all the rupees. What famous child and now adult actor tweeted, "A few years and my son will be as old as I was in Casper"?
I don't know who that was in Casper.
Yeah, I was like, I can kind of picture him in a way.
What? You don't know who it was in Casper?
Adult film star? Like,
Oh, no, I don't think he does porn, but I did see him in a really bad B horror film recently.
adult star. Okay. Casper the Friendly Ghost was Christina Ricci, right? And then whoever played Casper?
Who was co-starred by...
I'm going to need another hint. I have no idea who played Casper.
I thought the tweet would be hint enough. Okay, hang on. Let me pull him up.
Wait, what was the tweet again? I don't even remember.
The tweet was, "A few years and my son will be as old as I was in Casper."
I don't think I ever watched the movie, actually.
Yeah, I didn't care that much about the movies.
He's also appeared in the films Little Giants. He also appeared in Idle Hands in 1999.
Is that... Oh, what was his name?
He famously appeared as Alex Browning in Final Destination.
Is it Devon Sawa?
It's Devon Sawa!
I was going to say
There
that
we
it's
go.
something with a D name.
Final Destination. Now we're talking my language, baby. It was Devon Sawa.
All right. Whew. Honestly, that didn't go as bad as I originally thought it was going to, but I'm glad I added the extra hints.
Yeah, thank you.
With a final score of Joe 13 and Jay 7, Joe officially wins 2 BS bucks and has to show us his tweets.
Tweets.
Congratulations.
Do I get an extra point for guessing that I was going to lose that game?
You always guess that you're going to lose the game.
I don't know what Twitter is.
You know what? Fine. It won't change anything at all, but you will have 8 points.
I was hoping that you were going to include the infamous Kavfefe tweet.
Oh, I was waiting for a Donald Trump tweet.
I purposely avoided those because I was like, I want to keep it light.
I knew you did it. I knew it.
You got to know your game maker.
I don't want to make it political. I just wanted to be like, you know what? Let's keep it light.
Like the music that's coming on?
That's right, guys. Sadly, after all the fun we've had today, it is time to end this lunch break.
But happily, we survived these thunderstorms, and I think they're finally over.
I was going to say, I haven't heard thunder in a while, so at least you guys didn't blow away today in a typical Oklahoma thunderstorm in the middle of February.
That's right. The clouds have parted, and they have guided the way for you to leave us a goddamn voicemail.
They have bestowed upon you the ability to call 405-999-2242.
Don't be afraid to call into the hotline and leave us a message. We'd love to play your message on air.
We love to hear your voices.
Thank you again for joining us for yet another episode of Beards and Sundries. As always, you can find us on these socials that Jay will name because I always forget what we have.
You can always find us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
You can drop us an email at beardsandsundries@gmail.com.
You can drop your pants, too.
And don't forget that hotline is also an actual cell phone, so along with voicemails, you can also send us text messages. You can send us game ideas, you can send us photos, and we won't do names unless you give us explicit permission. So, if you leave us a voicemail and you don't want your name to be in it, either don't put your name or just have us bleep it out.
Yeah, you can be as anonymous or non-anonymous as you want to be. We love you regardless.
we have editing tools.
I'll add that like unsolved mysteries, mysterious figure filter to it. So you're like,
Hey, beardos, it's me.
Yeah, we can put a voice filter on it. We have the technology.
Like, literally, if you leave a voicemail and you want to change something, text it or email us or something. We want to support you.
or just leave it in the voicemail.
Or tell us in the voicemail. We can edit it.
Don't forget to rate and review us on whatever platform you're listening to. Rating is great, but a review is even better.
Don't forget to rate us 5 stars.
5 stars. Otherwise, please send me all of your personal information.
If you give us 5 stars, I'll throw you a bead. Just one.
Thank you again for joining us for yet another lunch break at Beards
Yes,
and
thank
Sundries.
you.
Because we love you, and make sure to...
Love yourself.
That's right, Beardos. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.